Morning everybody, hope you're all okay. I have written something that I want to read to you all, and the reason I've written it down is because if I just talk about it, I could talk forever. And I just also want to point out that what I'm saying and the opinions and the views that I have are my opinions and views, and I haven't been influenced by anybody, in particular anybody in the family. So I'm just going to read what I've written down. So as you all know, we lost our nanny Val on the 24th of January. To say we are heartbroken is an understatement. Nan was literally the nicest lady in the world and had time for everybody. I know my sister, brother and cousins would all agree that Nanny Val was the best nanny to us all. My nan and granddad had been married for over 60 years when she passed away, so my granddad lost the love of his life. That being said, granddad, my mum, my auntie and my two uncles wanted to give Nan the best final journey, making sure that her final wishes were met. They planned my nan's funeral with a company called Fenix, funeral directors who were based in London. Oh gosh, sorry. My nan was claustrophobic, for those that didn't know. She wouldn't get in a lift, or she wouldn't be in an enclosed space. Obviously, if you suffer with claustrophobia, you know what that's like. So a wicker casket was ordered. As you know, wicker has like breathable. And a freesia garland was also ordered, which was Nan's favourite flower, and that was to be woven into the wicker casket. When Nanny arrived home, the first thing that was noticed was the casket. It was wrong. Nan was in a solid wooden casket, and the garland was falling off of it. Basically, it was stuck on with I don't know what, but it was all droopy and it wasn't sitting properly on the casket. Can you imagine the distress this caused? Now, I don't know about you, but when an order is placed, you expect to receive what you've ordered and what you've paid for. Whether it's from Tesco's or Amazon, you check. If something arrives, you check that it's right, and then if it's not, you sort it out. So Fenix put my nan in the wrong casket. Didn't contact anybody in the family to say that there had been an error. Now, businesses make errors. Everybody makes mistakes. It could have been resolved had they contacted the family. It could have been resolved, but they didn't contact anybody. So we then arrive at Putney Vale Crematorium. Family had travelled from across the country to come and say bye to my nan, their sister, cousin, auntie. Everybody was really upset, to the point where questions were being raised, including whether to proceed with the funeral, because it was wrong, and we knew that it wasn't what we wanted for Nan, and it's not what Nan would have wanted. Anyway, so we go to the service. A song that was requested and was even on the order of service wasn't played. Another unforgivable error made by Fenix. Obviously, the issues were raised with Fenix, who, to be honest, showed nothing but sheer incompetence. Fenix responded to the complaint, detailing their policies and procedures, which included things like we check details and we have procedures in place to make sure things like this don't happen. Laughable, because it's a clear contradiction of what happened. So their policies and procedures clearly need updating, or actually need to be actioned, because from what happened to us as a family, they can't have checked. They can't have checked anything for this to have been so wrong. Fenix have not taken on board the fact that this was our nan's final journey and it was ruined for us. They haven't taken accountability for their actions and are simply blame shifting. It's not their fault, it's so-and-so's fault, they should have done this, or we had. It's just ridiculous. They're not taking accountability for what happened. After reading reviews and testimonies from other customers, I found that it wasn't the first time that the wrong casket was used, and it's not the first time that things have gone horribly wrong for families, which is just shocking. They clearly need their policies and procedures rewritten. I read that one family had requested a video link because of family members overseas not able to come to the funeral, so they requested a live feed that went wrong, but Fenix didn't accept that it was somebody else's fault because they deal with the communication. But if you're paying for a service, you're paying for things that are really important, you want them delivered, and Fenix are clearly incapable of delivering anything. I know that we can't change anything that's happened to our family, but I do hope that after hearing this about our experience of using Fenix, who are nothing less than unprofessional, incompetent blame shifters, this video will make you think twice about using them. The pain that the family have gone through is unbearable. It's had a detrimental effect on all of us. We wanted Nan, my mum and her sister and brothers, and my granddad wanted their mum to have the best final journey, and that was taken away from her and them. So Fenix funeral directors, you've got a lot to answer for. And I hope that nobody ever uses you again. Thank you for watching, everybody. Lots of love to you all.